So, one of the questions I get probably most often is how to update your seller fulfilled inventory if you want to take like a long vacation. We know that in settings, we can go to our fulfillment centers and choose vacation days, but Walmart only allows for 15 vacation days a year. And for some of us who maybe have a little bit more leisurely lifestyle, maybe 15 vacation days isn't enough. I mean, I work every day. I'm here on a holiday weekend recording this stuff right now. So I don't need this very often, but if I do know that like we might not be able to ship out items for a few days. For example, we're going to be moving our warehouses. And so we're going to need to pull our seller fulfilled inventory for a period of time until we can transfer all that inventory over to the new warehouse. And we want to make sure that we're not kind of scrambling trying to find things in the middle of a move. So there is a way through the update items area of catalog that you can update your seller fulfilled quantities. So to do this, like if we go to update items, we're going to click update with file. And this right here is asking you to choose the template that you're loading. You want to go down to the area that shows the templates that are available. So there are multiple templates here and reasons that you might be updating your catalog, your inventory. So here's where you can update all attributes, you can update pricing and promotions, return rules. These are kind of bulk updates that you would do. We are actually going to select inventory update. But let me talk a little bit about lag time update. I think there are also some people out there that often ask, why do I have to ship the same day? Like if something comes in before 11 a.m., shipping the same day might be difficult if you're doing a full-time job. You can come in and add an additional day to your lag time. So instead of 0 days lag time, you could add 1 or you could add 2 and you can upload that. It does push your fulfillment date out on the offer page. And so you might lose some offers by that. Like other people might get preferential treatment over you. But if it does kind of ease your stress, you might want to come in and adjust lag time through this file. But we're going to click inventory update file. You can see it uploaded this inventory file here. And I'm going to open that and show you what it looks like. There are just a few pieces of information that we need to be able to update the inventory. We need to know the SKU. We need to know what's the new inventory count is, and we need to know the fulfillment center ID. So let me show you, let me pull this off to the side for a moment, and I'll show you, let me close this, how we would get that information. So the first thing I would do is I would filter my list by seller fulfilled, if that's what I'm trying to update. And that's going to bring up all of my seller fulfilled inventory. And then I would download this view. So that's going to 25. Actually, let me go down and see. Let me scroll down because I have more than 25. So I have to keep scrolling until I get all of the items on the view here. Otherwise, I have to go pull a report in the report section. And we'll talk about that report down in the report section. So we're just going to use the magic of fast forwarding video until I get all of these actually appearing on the page. All right, so we're going to pretend that I have all my items listed here. I don't want to take the time to do it. And since I'm not really doing it for my own personal purposes, it's fine. So we're going to click download view, tells me how many items I have here. And I'm going to click the download view button. And you're going to see it come up here. Yep, as a CSV. So we're going to open up Excel again. Let me get a new sheet. And then we're going to go to File, Open, and we're going to open that sheet that just got downloaded, this item list. And if you haven't worked with Excel before, I apologize, but these are comma separated value files We're going to hit finish. Okay. The main thing I'm wanting is this SKU field here. So under the SKU, I'm going to click on the first item. I'm going to go down to the last item. I'm going to hit the shift button before I click the last item, and that will copy everything in here. So again, Command C, right click, copy, and then I will bring back my inventory sheet, click in this first box, and Control V, paste all of my SKUs. So if I'm wanting to zero all my SKUs out, then I would just put 0 here, and then I would copy it, go down to the bottom, hold the shift key down before I click on this bottom one, and then I Control V, victory, paste that 0. If you only have one fulfillment center, it'll be easy because you only have one to choose from. If you have multiple, you can check that in your settings. So just choose your fulfillment center, and then you can Control C, copy, click the next box, scroll to the bottom, press and hold shift before you click that last box, and then Control V, victory, paste. So this file, you'll just do a file save as, and just call it like inventory update to 0. And you're going to want to make sure this list that you downloaded that has your current inventory, that you save that. Because when you come back, you're going to want to copy and paste these numbers in to bring your inventory back into stock. So sometimes I even do it at the same time. So like I have this inventory update to 0. I'm going to go ahead and grab all of my current inventory, hitting that shift key, copying it, and then I'll come in here, and then I'll file save as inventory update to old counts. So now I have both. And then when I come back over here, sorry, let me get back to where I was. So then back on the catalog page under the update items, we now have our template. We have it filled out. So now you would just select the template that you're actually uploading, and then you would choose it or drag and drop it. So in this case, inventory update to 0, we throw in there, and it's going to submit that. And if you go to your activity feed, you'll be able to see that processing. So here's the inventory file. We have 375 lines that are getting updated. So that's probably going to take a while. So we'll use the magic of video to speed that up. All right, and we're back. So we can see down here, it took actually quite a while for that to process because it was such a large file for me, that the inventory has been updated, all 375 units. So those have now been updated to have a 0 count on them. And then when you get back from your vacation, you would simply go back to the catalog, go to your update items, update with file. And then this time for the inventory update, you would choose that file that we created that had your old counts on it. So you would update that file over here, and then that's going to go into the activity feed and basically reinstate the counts that you had prior to zeroing them out. And so that is kind of the workaround. If you're going to take like an extended vacation or need your, maybe during Christmas, you want to turn off all your seller fulfilled. It's much easier than changing the counts one by one. It also gives you the actual counts that you had prior to this. So another easy way to do that update as well. All right, we'll talk to you guys in the next video.